Welcome back, and welcome back to Sue's Facebook Meditations. I'm Sue Medeiros. I'm a yoga teacher, retreat leader, and web series facilitator. And I've been doing meditations for my Facebook page for the past couple of months. In the past couple of weeks, I have been focusing on mindfulness in your relationship meditations. And I have focused on the 5 A's, and the 5 A's comes from David Richo. It is attention, acceptance, appreciation, affection, and allowing. And so this week we're going to be on affection. And so I looked up the definition from the dictionary for affection, and it said fond attachment, devotion, and love. And I'm going to be focusing most of the meditation on love. And so in preparing this week, I've read in 2 different books how the way that we experience affection and love comes from our first feelings of love during childhood. And so it can be in the form of when you're hurting or you're being given affirmation, someone's spending time with you, receiving gifts, or when someone actually does an act of service for you. So, like I said, we carry this on, that feeling of love, into our adulthood. And that's how we interact with our other relationships. And so as I was preparing for this meditation, it was really difficult because nothing came up for me during the week to prepare. And then I thought, as I was sitting and meditating and getting ready for this meditation video, I thought, here we go. My birthday is coming up, and my family was here for the weekend, and we do give gifts for birthdays, and there was a lot of excitement that was coming from me from inside. And it's not so much the gifts, it's saying to me that you know what I like, you know who I am, and that you see me. That's how I translate receiving gifts. And so today in our meditation, we're just going to reflect a little bit upon our love language, if you will, what fills our love tank. And, if we're not getting that experience through others, also too, how can we give it to ourselves? And there've been times in my life that I've given myself gifts, like flowers or what have you, but there's one specific time that sticks out in my mind, and I have this ring on. It's on my right hand, and it's heart shaped, and it has a cross inside, and it represents my faith for me. And so when I think of this ring, I think of that time, but I also think of how it felt when I actually gave myself that gift of love, that I gave that sense of affection towards myself, and it makes me feel really warm inside. So I just wanted to share that with you. So let's get into the meditation. So come into a comfortable sitting position, or you can lie down if you choose to, if that's what's going to feel better in your body, or you can sit in a chair. So please make yourself as comfortable as possible. And if you could sit on a blanket or a pillow or a cushion to have your knees below your hips, and get your spine ready, nice and straight, with your shoulder blades reaching towards each other. your heart open. And if you're lying down, just let your feet splay out, or if your low back is tender, bend your knees and bring your feet flat on the floor. And also too, opening up your heart and your shoulders. And if you're in a chair, your feet flat on the floor, your knees hip width apart. Take some time to start to settle in and soften your face, soften your gaze. You can either close your eyes. If you're lying down, you can gaze down towards your diaphragm. And if you're sitting, you can gaze down towards the floor if you're going to keep your eyes open. So let's start to settle our minds and hearts with our breath. Taking a nice in-breath. And just letting the exhale fall out of your mouth. Continue to breathe a couple more times. And just bring your awareness to your heart. And bring yourself back to when you were a child. And try to remember the first time that you truly felt love from your parents, or a family member, or a significant person in your life. Take your time. It even can be from an animal. And what was that this specific person did for you, or what this animal did for you? How did it make you feel? And where is that feeling located in your body? And just take time to notice as you've gotten a little bit older. Has there been this pattern, this way of loving? Been a particular way that you have felt that affection, that love? Think of the people in your life during your adolescent years. adult. And now as an adult, when was the last time that you felt this particular love? When you were given an affirmation or the gift of time or receiving that gift, or when someone has done something for you, or when you felt that feeling, that touch, when you were hurting, or when you experienced a big joy in your life. When was your love tank filled? And if you haven't, are there people in your life that are present enough to be able to respond to this particular affection? Do they know what makes you tick? Have you told them? And if you don't feel comfortable letting people know your love language yet, can you do it for yourself? Give yourself that affection. Give yourself that time. You know, if your language is touch, maybe getting a massage. Or affirmations, maybe you could tell yourself, gift of time, allowing yourself maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes for yourself and only yourself. Maybe buying a gift for yourself, it doesn't have to be expensive. Usually works out that when we respond to our needs, people start to respond as well. They start mimicking our behavior. So now for other people, are you aware the most significant people in your life, your partners or your family or your friends, what makes them tick? What is their love language? How can you bring that affection to the forefront? Maybe that's something that you can think about this week. Off the mat. Maybe you can bring that to meditation for yourself throughout the week to focus on for other people. So slowly let your breath start to deepen. Start to wiggle, stretch. Bring your body, mind back to this sacred space that you've created for yourself. So thank you for joining me. And just to remember, you are loved and you are love. I look forward to your comments on the Facebook page, and I look forward to meditating with you next week. Namaste.